I do have to hold that. It's gonna be that's my 11th out of 13 reasons why. I'm still still looking for two more. Still looking for two more reasons.
13th reason, so you got to get moving fast. It's already over.
So real. I am in Utah. That's 13 reasons alone. Alrighty, and okay, we're gonna be going Raster instead of Fleet for this matchup.
Okay.
Okay.
See, another person dropping the character. Sorry, Gengar in the chat. I know you love the Fleet mains.
Yeah, bro must have been excited and everything, but no. When it comes down
good
to
matchups.
Okay, when it comes to this matchup, a little bit more clear cut. We got the Marlin special, but instead, two different players. FD, of course, going to be rocking the Orcane. Sawstep on the Raster. Of course, those new changes to the slipstream going to be so good.
Yeah, it's a very interesting change. They've been messing around with how they're going to balance this. Almost every patch, they make some little adjustment. This time around, they decided, you know what? You don't have to hit the person, but you better be careful and make sure they don't hit you. However, it's got to be a medium or high knockback move. It can't be low.
Yeah, no, that change, making it the medium and high knockback, I think that's the balance it needed. And we're kind of seeing why Sawstep would go ahead and opt for the Raster here. A lot of these attacks from FD, like the Nair, for example, they aren't going to send into that high enough knockback to shut it down.
Ooh, trying to clap him up. My man searching for applause already. Dude, we're only on the first stock. You got to earn it.
Gotta earn it. I will say so far the movement here, using the puddle as a movement option. I love that from FD. Immediate recognition on the shield, the bubbles to go ahead and pop the Nair. And now at this point, you gotta be a little bit careful here, Sawstep. Bro is finding a great opportunity in every neutral interaction.
One thing I'm immediately noticing is how comfortable FD looks with the movement. Look, neither of us were super clued into FD as a player of this game, but clearly has some practice, clearly very comfortable with the character, knows how to utilize the toolkit. There's a reason they're in top 6.
Oh, but you know what? We might be sending them out of top 6 if we see a couple of claps. Alrighty, as you were saying, the mobility, that forward air right there. Dude, the ability to just slip and slide across the stage looking nasty, and then we just go ahead and pop a couple of Nairs.
It's the reset button. He's just using that to get out of the corner, to break up the scrambles, because Raster is a boxing character.
And you don't want to box with him.
Especially when he's got that slipstream up.
I will say, the utilization of Nair, though, as this nice, quick, easy option to go ahead and catch Sawstep lacking, and that's what's allowing for a lot of these combos. We got him off stage. Can we go ahead and get the kill? No. We're going to go ahead and just play it a little bit fancy there.
That coverage was so good from Sawstep. He goes to get the puddle, and then when he realizes he's not going to go to it, turn around, throw out the slipstream, and that gives you an opportunity on offense. But speaking of offense, FD with the call out on his own, going up a stock.
Yeah, and Sawstep gritting his teeth, nodding his head. He knew exactly what had happened there. Now, trying for the aggression. I love that, getting the call out. A lot of players, once they see that downer, they expect Raster to go ahead and disengage. No, Sawstep calling you out.
I love the aggressive puddle usage from FD as well. We saw it get him off the stage there, giving him an opportunity to ledge trap Sawstep. Didn't get the kill off of it, got some damage though. Starting to walk away with this stock. Sawstep, however, clapping back. Oh, that up tilt. You gotta watch it. Those DI angles go crazy.
Ooh, and you can't be taken in place. Otherwise, that is a down strong every day of the week. 133 now. I love that. The bubbles popping him and sending him even further towards Sawstep to go ahead and catch him jumping because Raster wants the air.
Oh, immediately jumping off that wall. You're going to be terrified. You have so much lag before you can grab the ledge off of side special. No punish from Sawstep, though. That's 2 in a row where he's gotten away with it.
Ooh, and whiffing on the strong hit there. FD, crazy positioning right there to go ahead and catch it. But now, Sawstep got him off stage. You got to get the kill now. Otherwise, I think FD might be running away with this.
Great usage of the bubble butt there, and he's so comfortable on top of his bubbles, making it so hard for Sawstep to get out of that scary scenario. And great conversion from FD.
Now, 1-0. I am curious if we're going to go ahead and see the switch back. Sawstep, for now. Oh, yeah. We're immediately switching. I think the big thing in my mind was if you're going to go ahead and play Raster, you have to be doing it in a manner that doesn't allow them to shut out the whole game plan. And let me tell you, FD knew exactly how to position the bubbles, the puddles, the Nair to shut down any opportunity that Sawstep had to jump. Meanwhile, Fleet has a lot more capability on the ground with these up tilts, these dash attacks. And already we're seeing just sticking with a lot of these short hops and the floats to go ahead and avoid that coverage.
I'm very curious to see what the engagement ranges are going to look like in the neutral, because both of these characters tend to be characters who sit a little bit more back. So when you've got two semi-zoner characters on the screen, usually one ends up being the aggressor.
Yeah, so far that is showing up to be Sawstep, and I love that, right? Because Orcane does not have like any disjoints inside of that game plan. Meanwhile, Sawstep able to go ahead and utilize these back airs, gets the grab and gets the conversion off of it too. That up air, the nairs, doing such a good job of just micro spacing behind FD.
Speaking of doing a good job, FD doing a good job of getting back to the stage there. That was kind of a scary scenario. Every time you're off stage against Fleet, it is so critical that you get the right choice because she can just blow you up at any percent. That down air, crazy strong.
And I love that using the side B as a little bit of a movement option to make FD question what the option was going to be. Does get the kill right there. Sawstep not quite DIing to the extent that he wanted there. That is the one thing.
That bubble.
The bubble, dude.
It's the bubble, the dirty bubble. Get
the
Mermaid
dirty
Man
bubble.
and Barnacle Boy out here because the hit rate on this is crazy.
Alrighty, up throw did find the follow-up with the up air there. A little bit harder to get, but still possible at times.
Crouch cancels. We see Sawstep being so preemptive with that. We saw the same thing in the last game with the Raster. It just, he wasn't able to convert off of it. And the same thing seems to be true here. Okay, I get my hit off the crouch cancel. Now what?
Yeah, and now FD coming in and swinging that nair, especially the bouncing nair, doing such a good job of just putting on the damage and making it difficult for Sawstep. But you know what? We get the down throw, up air, and now FD utilizing the downward puddle to snuff out that up smash.
That great awareness. However, Sawstep, he's still got 3 arrows on this stock, but you're running out of time. You really have to figure out how to close out this stock quickly. One of the biggest struggles of Fleet post-nerfs, right? That up air doesn't kill anymore.
Yeah, losing out on that makes it very difficult, but you know what? We go ahead, find him struggling. Sawstep taking that big, deep breath. He understands I might have gotten the kill, but there is so much more I gotta do. So now, go ahead, find the up throw to up air. Didn't quite get the up tilt that we needed there. That could have been some big damage, and now, FD.
Yeah, I love the angle on those bubbles there. Put him in a fantastic spot. FD able to close it out because he's got him in that awkward scenario where Sawstep is just struggling to get down, and you can see he's a little bit shaken, shall we say.
Hey, I feel that. You know what? This Orcane shaking me as well. We're going right back, and I don't blame him, right? With this stage, you know, a lot of Orcane zoning outside of the forward air, which even then doesn't quite feel as zony as a lot of other tools, is that vertical play. Meanwhile, that side B, the arrow is going to be very horizontal, and that's why we're seeing this stage again and again. And that platform, I don't know what it is, it's always there when Fleet needs it.
Yeah, definitely. I think part of that, of course, is that she is floatier. It is a little bit easier for her to maneuver around in the air. So if it's a little bit off kilter, it's easier for her to get it to it than it is for her opponent. Great usage of that puddle there. You're about to get stretchered into the blast zone.
And I think that was like, what, the first or second time that FD has actually done it, which is the way you want to use it. That good mix-up option. Ooh. No mix-up needed there. Just a nice, clean geyser.
We're seeing a lot of the downside of this stage pick, and that is that because it is such a small stage, a higher percentage of it is covered by those puddles that FD is able to put out. Situations like this, right? Sawstep can't go to the corner.
Yeah, and that is such a big problem, as you were saying. Now, though, a little bit of a problem here. Ooh, for a second there, I thought Sawstep was trying to take it, but FD looking like he might just reverse those situations.
He couldn't get out of the corner. The coverage from FD is crazy. All he did was sit there and precisely time those puddles over and over and over, rinse and repeating Sawstep until he overcommits, and then he kills him for it.
And now that Sawstep, they're on this nice even footing. Can we go ahead and get a little bit more damage here? I will say Sawstep's combo game has been looking very nice with the Fleet. Doesn't get the call out that we wanted, but you know what? Don't matter. You make one mistake, I go ahead and follow up the nair to go ahead and confirm.
Ooh, you could have down aired.
Dude, it looked scary for a second there.
That was terrifying because, again, Orcane is not actionable for a little bit after that side special, so you're very exploitable. However, Sawstep not able to find it, gets chomped up, and now FD's got him on the last stop.
Yeah, that chomp, all you need in the time. Now, we see that nice quick conversion. It's that platform, right? I mentioned it earlier, being that platform at all times. Go ahead, snipe on in. Down smash, gonna go ahead and pop him up. Sometimes kind of a crazy combo move, sometimes just all about that damage and knockback.
Okay, we finally see the nair coming out from Sawstep to break up the droplet. But a critical thing we're not seeing is we're not parrying them. So it's allowing FD to continue to run that crazy offensive pressure with no downside. Oh, yeah, you're dead.
Offensive pressure, going to be the back air right there. Sawstep immediately understanding once that hit, I'm getting the nuclear bomb. This ain't no coughing, baby.
I feel like that was such a clinic in showing how important the parry mechanic is in this game. When you've got a character like Orcane who thrives off of that puddle, off of the droplets. You saw how offensively FD was just using droplet over and over and over as a projectile. And